By the way. Hello and welcome to Screen Source. How's everybody?
I'm very good. How are you?
You're about to clap.
I just want to be a part of the fun.
You be a part of the fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead. There you go. How are you, Jess?
I'm
It's one of those days.
I'm happy to be on the show.
Happy to be on the show.
One of those political climates.
Yep.
Those political climates.
It's a day. It's a bad day for women, but you know what? That's okay.
That's a good way to
It's a good-
start.
it's
Well,
a-
guess what? We're about to
It's a good
watch.
day for Screen Source.
Yeah, we're about to watch Dark Phoenix.
That's a good
That's gonna
thing
be
for women.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
That's February 14th. Ooh, that's Valentine's. Is that Valentine's Day? February
Yes,
14th?
it is.
Yes,
2/14.
it is.
Date
Hell yeah.
night.
It's close to my birthday too.
Ah,
2/11.
well, let's give the trailer a watch and see if we can get anything fun out of this. I'm
Yeah.
sure there'll be plenty.
Yeah.
You don't know the Dark Phoenix story.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth? There's another word for that.
I came looking for answers.
Truth protected is the technical term.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean. She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once.
Jean lost control, but she's still our friend.
This is your fault, Charles. The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
They're right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
It's got the circle on the X.
Yeah.
It's got the circle on the X.
That's a good looking trailer.
That is a good
That's
looking
a really
trailer.
good trailer.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
missing a very important element.
Who's it missing? What's it missing?
It's missing a certain guy with claw hands.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Where are you, Daredevil? I'm just kidding. I
just don't really-
Wolverine. You miss Wolverine. You miss him.
I just don't think Logan. I mean, as Logan was amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But I definitely think that this needs Wolverine, even if it's a new Wolverine.
Right.
As much as Hugh Jackman embodied that character, I need some Wolverine in my X-Men.
Right.
But he didn't come into the storyline until later anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like you can get away with not having him in First Class and stuff like that.
Right.
Although he cameoed. But I definitely think
Right.
if this is the new generation of X-Men movies, they need to figure out what they're going to do about Wolverine.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work out. Well, how does this? So this is the 12th
True.
installment. How is this going to tie in with everything else? Do you know?
It's kind of like it seems like it's more of a prequel to the first two X-Men movies that came out.
Okay.
Obviously you had First Class introducing the X-Men, Days of Futures Past, which was just Bryan Singer. I think it was just a glorified, hey, I'm back directing these movies, and oh, by the way, X-Men 3 didn't happen.
I really liked Days of Future Past.
Days of Futures Past was great, but
and X-Men 3 is the one where Wolverine kills Jean, isn't it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men 3 has a lot of problems.
Okay.
First off, the Juggernaut.
Okay.
Terrible.
You weren't a fan of the way they
I
didn't he even say I'm the Juggernaut, bitch?
He did.
Pretty sure he
I
said
don't
it.
like Brett Ratner as a director,
Uh-huh.
and Brett Ratner has a lot of I think to just give this little like nod to some stupid viral video cheapened what made the X-Men movies so great, which was like solid, not too dark, but dark enough storytelling, like just heavier themes. A reviewer after X-Men Apocalypse commented about how they're tired of X-Men being gloomy. I'm like, that's what
I love it.
That's what
what it is, though.
That's like you want Fantastic Four then,
Right,
Because
right, right.
X-Men.
Well, they do. I think they do a good balance of the gloomy though, because like a lot of their movies are really bright, much
Yeah.
like Marvel makes movies. It's not
Right.
like DC gloomy,
and
Right.
where
they're
it's
also
just sad
really
the whole
witty.
time.
Like they're really witty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, unlike DC, where nobody's funny, zero funny.
Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
they try to be, but they fail miserably.
Shazam might be the second
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
DC movie ever.
And then there's the
Likely.
remake coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Is it might be?
Dark
Might
Phoenix.
No, Shazam.
Oh, Shazam. The remake.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the DC movie.
yeah, I am too. Are we talking about the right thing?
I think so. I'm like remake. There was a remake.
Isn't it being remade? Am I making this up?
Was it done before?
Yeah. And then there's a remake of it coming out, right?
Yes.
We're getting nods from the producer.
Okay.
Oh, you got to watch that trailer. It
No,
already dropped.
I've seen the trailer.
Okay.
The one with Zach Levy or Levi or
Is
something.
that his name? Yeah. that sounds
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Dark
Right, right.
Phoenix.
We digress.
So what do you know about the Dark Phoenix?
I know that
Or Phoenix? Dark Phoenix is just one of its names, right?
it's one of the more powerful mutants. It's a huge storyline.
Yeah. What are they called? Omegas, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
they're like
I
the
believe so.
ultimate, like next to like Psylocke and a couple of other.
It's one of like the eras of X-Men, and to have this one character be like a whole series of comic books, like a whole graphic novel essentially devoted to it. It's one of the most iconic characters that was totally fucked up in X-Men Last Stand. I remember X-Men 2 when it was hinted at Phoenix. I was excited for it, and then what I got was it's very underwhelming.
Wasn't for you?
Famke, if I'm pronouncing her name right, Jansen. She had like her Phoenix was just she had like red. Her pupils were red.
Not enough.
Not enough. Like she looked angry, but I didn't. I think Sophie Turner's a really good choice for Jean Grey.
I like Sophie.
I didn't see X-Men Apocalypse, so
Okay.
I can't. Like I want to see this. I like all the people involved in it.
I liked Apocalypse. It didn't do well with the audience. I don't think it resonated like the other ones, like X-Men Days of Future Past
And First Class.
and First Class. I thought were really good.
Yeah, they were.
Apocalypse
was still good. It just
I still like
wasn't as good.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But
And I like all the original X-Men movies. I'm a big fan of those movies too.
yeah,
Jessica
yeah, honestly,
Chastain
like
being in it. Jessica Chastain being in it is exciting to me.
Yes, she looks great. I love that like white blonde hair.
I'm
It's
curious to
awesome.
see if she's going to be Emma Frost, because I know that Emma Frost was in First Class, but January Jones. I
Played
can't believe
her.
that's her name. That's crazy.
I know.
Her parents
I know.
knew exactly what they were
you don't
doing.
think
They
it's
did.
a stage name?
It's probably a stage name.
Yeah.
I like to think it's not. But her performance as Emma Frost was probably one of the more negative aspects of First Class. So they might think, hey, let's just recast it. No one will care.
Sure.
No one will argue about continuity.
I forgot she was in it. Honestly.
Yeah.
I forget
think,
Kevin
like-
Bacon was in it.
I forgot
He's
he
the
was in it,
bad
too.
guy.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh my god, that's
Right?
weird.
Well,
really
and there's like
weird.
kind of multiple bad guys almost
Yeah.
in that movie too.
really
But I think like after Blade, like X-Men are the movies that really turned me on to like superhero movies, because it was right at the perfect time for me to start falling in love with it.
Yeah,
was
we were
like
genre.
kids.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
were kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first X-Men movie was awesome. I loved it. It was around the time during like The Matrix where everything kind of had like a green filter to it, but the action was really cool. I remember the first X-Men being like unusually gory for
It
me.
was, yeah.
Like it's not that gory because it's PG-13, but I remember when I saw it, like when Wolverine's claws came out, I was disgusted. The scene where the senator turns into the amorphous blob,
And
then
he kind of
that was intense. That was intense to
literally
watch.
like an image that's stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, my first movie memories are Ace Ventura climbing out of the rhino butt,
Oh yeah.
and
Those are weird first images
I always
of
remember
movies.
the slinky going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a glove. That movie's just one-liner heaven.
It's
oh,
perfection.
Every line.
it's
in that
the
movie is a
best.
gem.
It's the best Ace Ventura
Yes.
movie. There's only two, but
But yeah, those X-Men movies really stuck with me. I can't believe we're 12 in. I'm super stoked. This is all also riding on the news from last week, which was that who's the head of Marvel right now? Who's
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige.
I think so.
Kevin Feige,
He
yep.
had or Disney or him mentioned that when and if they are able to buy out Fox, he will be running it. And I think he said, I don't want to separate the universes or something along those lines.
I don't think you should. Like, I would hate to. There's the only person I'd be okay with them recasting really is Wolverine, because you kind of have to.
Yeah, he said several times that was my last one. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he's coming back.
And he's getting old. The dude's getting
up there,
old.
yeah.
I mean, like, you can only work out that much and eat that much protein for so long without
you haven't
wanting to kill yourself.
If you haven't seen that viral like behind the curtains video of him doing the what's it called, like when you do audio after the fact? ADR. Yeah. Of him running through the forest in Logan. It's really well done. It's like so good. Logan was awesome.
Logan
Logan
was
was
so
great.
good.
So good.
That's I need to buy that. Like, I always walk past it at
Love
Walmart.
the-
I'm like, one
You
day.
get
Like,
that.
one
yeah.
day
One
I'll get
day.
Yeah,
that.
it'll drop. It'll
That
price
little
will drop.
girl, man.
Yeah. So anyways,
So
I
good.
hear Phoenix is fucking awful and crazy, and she like kills
She decimates. She
like
decimates
whole planets of
like
people.
Thanos status.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know.
Damn.
She's not as strong as Thanos.
No,
maybe.
Thanos wiped out half the universe.
But
She's
also,
like
he did that with a glove.
she's like Anakin when
Yeah.
he went
Right?
like psycho
yeah.
and he killed that whole
Killed
village
younglings.
of people.
Yeah. So let us know what you think. I'm sure you know way more about Phoenix than we do. So are you excited or are you not excited? Let us know in the comments below. But otherwise, let's move on to our next trailer.
Yay.
And our next trailer is Fantastic Beasts.
Okay.
I think it's the fourth trailer. This is the Crimes of
Fourth and
Grindelwald.
final,
Grindelwald.
or will there be more?
Final trailer.
Final.
Yep, that's what it's saying
Because
up
it's
here.
coming out soon, right? Like,
I think so. Well, let's
well,
find
it'll
out.
tell us at
Yeah.
the end of the trailer, I'm
do it.
sure.
An address.
What's that?
A safe house in Paris.
Why would I need a safe house in Paris?
Should things at some point go terribly wrong, it's good to have a place to go. You know, for a cup of tea.
My brothers, my sisters, the clock is ticking faster. My dream, we who live for truth, for love. The moment has come to take our rightful place in the world where we wizards were free. Join me or die.
It's very apropos that he's playing the bad
Wizarding
guy.
and non-wizarding worlds have been at peace for over a century. Grindelwald wants to see that peace destroyed.
You want me to hunt him down? To kill him? Dumbledore, why can't you go?
I cannot move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
You don't suffer from motion sickness, do you?
I don't do well on boats.
You'll be fine.
Do you know why I admire you, Newt? You do not seek power. You simply ask, is a thing right?
That's so cool.
The time's coming when you're going to have to pick a side.
No, I don't do sides.
What are you gonna do?
I think it's happening.
Newt, you never met a monster you couldn't love.
Let's take him.
That's your brother?
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
I think that's the most acting he's ever done. I am excited because I really liked the first one. I don't know that it resonated with everyone.
I liked it. I thought it was fun, but I think it is not as
Harry
good.
Potter level?
It's not Harry Potter level.
Where do you
Yeah,
sit?
For me.
I have almost the polar opposite opinion of Jessica.
I do too, honestly.
See, I'm not crazy about like I grew up with Harry Potter, so Harry Potter is a part of my childhood. But I've never been like super because I was always more of a sci-fi kid.
Sure.
Because I'm a boy. No, that's there we go. There we go. That's the comment. That's the comment. All right.
You did it.
Jessica thought it was gonna be her.
Yeah.
No. So like I was never
Slam this down.
I was never crazy about Harry Potter, but I
The
saw
movies.
Yeah, the movies. I like the books, but yeah, I've never been crazy about the movies. But I saw this trailer and I like Jude Law.
Jude Law is amazing.
I think Johnny Depp is a pretty good actor when he wants to be.
He has had some damn good movies. I
Yeah,
will say
problematic
that.
role at the moment. When they
Yep.
announced that he was coming back for the second one, J.K. Rowling came out and said, you know what? He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't really care that there's been accusations.
Yeah.
Which was an interesting,
JK.
Well,
interesting side to
I'm
take.
I'm not into this whole people don't deserve second chances thing. Like I have my opinions on like Louis C.K. and stuff.
Sure.
But you know, everyone.
And that you love him.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge. I'd open for him. In one way, in more than one way.
Oh my God!
Thank you guys. It's been a hoot being on Screen Source.
I think that what's hard for me is like there have been plenty of people that I like. I like their art. I like their work.
Yeah, that's the question. Is
And
can
I don't
you separate?
necessarily like them as a person.
Right,
Some
right.
of them I think are
I can
real scumbags.
I can separate Tom Cruise from his craziness. He's still one of the best
Yeah,
actors alive.
I mean,
Kanye West is a Trump supporter, but I freaking love his music.
there you go.
yeah, like some of the really good artists are people who I kind of despise as people.
Sure.
You know, it's like it's hard to.
I'm looking at you,
I don't know.
Kardashian.
It's hard for me to separate things. Like well,
Some things you can't.
I don't know.
Some things you can't unseparate.
Sure, it's hard.
So I mean,
Anyways, I will
Yeah.
say I am a little more objective because I didn't get into Harry Potter until I was an adult.
Right.
Until I was like 22
Right.
or something, 20 or something like that. I read all the books and then I watched all the movies. Books clearly better.
clearly.
Almost
are
always
better.
the
I agree
case
with
in
that.
general.
Yeah.
Movies I thought were okay. I like some more than others. Everybody's favorite is my least favorite.
Which one?
The third one.
I hate that one.
What's that one called?
I don't think that's
The-
everybody's favorite, is it?
Is that not the third one? Which one? Am
I
I thinking of?
think
Prisoner of Azkaban?
Yeah. Which one's that?
I
one?
love that one, but I don't know if
That's
that's
my least favorite.
you
Most
know,
people's favorite.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
I think Order of the Phoenix is probably like the most complete one.
It's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Order of
Very
the
good.
Phoenix is good. I think a lot of people like the last two.
I really
Those are
because
really
they're
good.
super dark and like very adult. And
I like that about the last two books. They do get very adult,
Yeah.
very heavy. Yeah, really good imagery from them. I read Fantastic Beasts. I don't think a lot of people have. It reads more like a dictionary than anything.
Yeah, it's not a book series.
really a
It's
book.
literally an animal guide to.
It's basically an animal guide. The first bit of it is kind of a background of it, and then there's a little story there, and then basically an A through Z of all.
Well,
the-
I mean,
of all
kudos
the-
for J.K. Rowling to create an entire separate universe. I think.
Well, it's a part of the same universe.
Yeah. I think my only hang up is it. Just that Nagini part, I'm sure, was for the Harry Potter fans because if you've read Harry Potter, you know Nagini is like Voldemort's snake or something. So
Right.
that woman's Nagini? What? So that
Yeah.
part to me is the only I don't need to see how Voldemort's snake came to be.
Gotcha,
That was
gotcha.
that was my hang
That
up
wasn't
was
for you.
well, that's my hang up with Solo.
I see.
I just
you don't want to see the origin. You don't have to see an origin.
I just
so you
like
don't wanna-
stories being separate stories.
Sure.
You know, like Rogue One got away with it. That's an interesting story.
Well, and look, we don't know those characters.
Yeah.
They came and they went. That's it.
But I don't need to see how Solo came to be Solo.
Yeah, a lot of people
And-
don't like that. I was okay with Solo.
I was okay with
I
it
liked
too.
Yeah.
I liked it.
But then
personally.
again, I have way too much bias as far as Star Wars is concerned. I
Yeah,
pretty much
same.
like everything.
I like every Star Wars thing. Very much.
I've been really excited for the second one. I kind of like
looks
that it's
really
a very
good.
different twist. It's more adult than the Harry Potter films.
It's
It
more
does look
adult
good.
than the first
It's
Fantastic Beasts.
beautiful.
That's for sure. Yeah.
These movies are gorgeous.
Yeah.
The music for this trailer was really good too. I really like that violin
Johnny
in the
Depp looks
background.
terrible.
I think he's supposed to look terrible.
Well, he looks terrible.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know how
man?
much
He
longer
looks
Johnny Depp can
awful.
keep doing his shtick because it hasn't been working for almost a
It
decade.
really hasn't. But Finding Neverland is one of my favorite movies. I think that's one of his best movies that he's ever done.
I love Jude Law. I
Jude
think
Law's wonderful.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Yeah, go
He
ahead.
puts me in the theater. Jude Law. If I see him in a
He gets you
trailer,
there?
I'm like, I have to see this.
Yep.
I'm really excited to see I know you're not like so much in the origin stuff, but I want to see Albus Dumbledore as a youngling.
Like, I'm interested in that. But if it was like this is how Albus Dumbledore got so and so,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Right.
Well, we see that we didn't really get to see that he was gay as much in the Harry Potter series. Now we kind of get to see that a little bit more in this, which is nice.
It also was never like in your face clear for the originals.
And in
but
the
then
books, it
J.K.
wasn't clear
Rowling,
either.
if
She
I'm
just
not
said
mistaken, just said it.
She just said it. Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, Dumbledore's gay.
Right.
Right.
and Zoe Kravitz. I'm so excited about Zoe Kravitz because I love her and everything she does. So.
Directed by David Yates, who did pretty much
the
all
other Harry
of the other
Potters.
Harry Potter movies, and then a bunch of other movies I've never heard of: Sex Traffic, State of Play, Rank.
He did fucking scroll back up. He did the legend. He did that Legend of Tarzan.
What is
movie.
that? What is that? Legend
It's
of Tarzan?
it's the movie with the guy for Alexander Skarsgård.
Samuel
from True Blood.
Jackson, Margot Robbie. I did not see this.
I heard
movie.
it was okay.
It looked kind of bad.
Well, no, who cares about Tarzan?
Yeah, Tarzan has a story.
We all wanted a Tarzan
does not-
background.
Sometimes Hollywood just needs to ask the question, like, who cares?
Do we need to reboot this 1,000 times? Yeah, probably not.
No one's dying over the lack of Tarzan
If
movies.
anything, people probably want to see that story go away.
Yeah.
Because it has like really racist, supposedly undertones or something.
Plus, we have the
Whatever.
Disney version with the Phil Collins soundtrack.
Right.
We don't need any.
That's
other.
really all you need.
I rewatched that recently. I can't remember if it held up.
It's overrated. It's an
I think it might
overrated
be
Disney
overrated.
movie.
Yeah, I think people
it
are
is
just
overrated.
there's the music.
The soundtrack's not
nostalgia.
overrated, but the movie is.
Yeah, but you gotta like Phil Collins to
I am
to
a
like
big
that soundtrack.
fan. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of the guy Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel, yeah,
Mhm.
like if Peter Gabriel did those songs, then I'd be like, best
his
movie.
brother did the
Those all Journey
soundtrack
people?
for Wall-E.
Genesis.
Genesis, sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Wall-E, the Wall-E soundtrack,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah,
really
that was
awesome,
very
was
cool.
Peter Gabriel's brother that did that soundtrack.
Bob Gabriel. Bobby Gaby.
I don't know what his name is. He's a Gabriel. That's all I know.
Dieter Gabriel.
Dieter?
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
So let us know what you think about this trailer. It's the last trailer. I'm personally excited about this.
Yeah,
I thought it was a
looks
well
cool.
done trailer.
I might go see it. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go see this probably.
It has
day
a
of.
very it gives me like a very fall Halloween vibe, which I'm a basic bitch, so I'm gonna go see this.
Yeah, it has very foggy London.
I'm gonna get
Foggy
myself
London.
a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm gonna watch the shit out of this.
It's, It's gonna
Yep.
be my thank you, Sarah, for going to see Action Point with me. Thank you so much.
Tit for tat. Tit
Let's
for
go see
tat.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
All right, let's move on to our next trailer. Our next trailer is Channel Zero: The Dream Door. This is season 4 sci-fi original.
Oh God, are they gonna kill this one
Have you
too?
ever been
Like make it really bad?
confused about whether something you remember was a dream or not? A memory so strange, it couldn't be real. Your mom gave us a house. I really love you.
Jill, can you come down here for a second? Picture the far wall.
Or is there a door?
It's just a wall.
You sure?
Ooh, I like that actor.
Me too.
I don't get it. I don't remember any door here.
What do we do?
Call the cops?
Now we open it.
Yeah.
Secrets and distrust feed on each other. Do you love your husband?
It's like you're just looking for reasons not to trust me.
Just because you love somebody doesn't mean you really know them. When I was little, I used to lie awake at night thinking about all the bad things that could happen. So I made up a protector.
No.
You should run. Somehow he's real. And he's trying to kill you. He made me feel safe.
No, no, no.
All right. Channel Zero, the horror anthology on Sci-Fi in its 4th season.
Are we gonna try it again? Because I feel like we've been burned by the show for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah. So there's this is a show that started. Do you know anything about the premise of Channel Zero? It is a creepypasta show. Every season is based off of a different creepypasta.
I don't know what creepypastas are. So hard pass for me. I know of creepypastas.
Have you heard of Slender Man?
Yes,
that's a creepypasta.
And
it's just fake stories that are made to look and sound real, go viral.
Right.
It's a website.
No, thank you. I don't want it. I don't like scary.
It's okay.
Scary.
I'll watch it with you.
Scary is not an emotion I want to feel ever. I watched The Zodiac super late at night. Amazing movie. Loved it.
It's a great movie.
I did not know that it was going to become one of my favorite films when I started playing it at midnight.
Okay.
It was like 3:00 in the morning.
God, it's long too.
Yeah. After it was done, I was like, all right, time to go to bed. And then I
Yeah.
just kept thinking about the movie. And I couldn't, because, they never caught him. They never caught the Zodiac.
Did you
still
lean
out
in to
there.
tell me that?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, Connor, did you know? They never got him.
Yeah. So just a historical movie where even the Zodiac killer, who's probably dead at this point, I'm probably okay.
This is fake, Connor. It's
He's-
based
say
off
that.
of fake stories.
You say
He's
that.
probably died at least from old age by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so again, really cool premise based off of creepypastas. A big name attached to it. Max Landis, executive produced the first 2 seasons.
Oh yeah. Is he doing it
His
again?
father is famous for doing the Blues Brothers movies and a bunch of other movies. And he's been doing a lot of stuff too. But anyways,
What is with all these comedians, like children growing up and making horror shit?
I think a lot of comedians also tend towards horror, right? We have Jim Halpert. We got Jordan Peele. We got
Maybe it's a
it's a genre.
It's a
thing. It's a thing. So I haven't read this creepypasta. I might want to. Here's the thing. First season, really good, really well done. I always forget the name of that actor that was in the first season.
Yeah, so do I.
Paul Schneider.
No, I have no idea what his name was.
Nope.
Could be.
Anyways, good job. Second season called that was Candle Cove, by the way, the first season.
Candle Cove
also
was really
good creepypasta.
Really
Get your hand on
fucking
that.
good season.
No End House season 2, first episode, fantastic.
Yeah.
Really, really enticing. I wanted to keep watching.
Right.
Keep watching.
Then
The
it
season
went downhill.
failed. It failed me.
Went downhill.
Who is the name of the dad? He's very famous.
God,
actor.
I don't know his name
all these
either.
people.
All these people are-
He's also the
They're
dad.
all kind of
in
like
the,
B-list actors. That's why I can't really remember their
yeah,
names.
he's the dad also in the second season of The Sinner. Go watch that. Jesus Christ,
That's
fantastic.
like A+.
That's A+ filming.
Plus.
Uh,
First and second season.
Third season
A++.
called The Butcher's Block, even worse than No Hand
Oh
House.
God, Butcher's Block was like a disaster.
It's a
It
disaster.
was just-
Here's the thing: critics love it. I lost it. I lost it. I don't know what
lost
happened.
interest.
And then this
Yeah.
is the 4th season, The Dream Door, and it keeps sucking me back in because
Yep.
that trailer looks good.
Yeah, that trailer looks
It's a good looking
crazy.
trailer.
It reminds me of It, the way he kind of looks. Like
But
a
it's
clown
her
a little bit.
friend.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
oh my god,
I think it kind of almost reminds me of the Babadook a little bit.
I love the Bob.
kind of yeah.
Just like the way it's like her
Portrayed
friend, kind
and-
of.
yeah.
It's like trying to protect her.
Notice the guy too, the husband that was in that.
He was in the last season.
He was in the
wasn't
last
he?
season. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. He was really he was pretty good. I liked him.
Rutger Hauer. That's who was in the last season. Butcher's Block.
Butcher's Block.
Rutger Hauer.
Which
Remember?
one's Rutger Hauer?
He's the dad. The
Oh yes.
creepy ass
He's
old
the creepy
dad.
Yeah. So they get some eight.
Rutger
Well, I
Hauer
guess
is creepy as fuck, just in general. He just creeps me the hell out.
You heard
Like,
it here
he's-
on Screen Source.
He's really, really good at like being creepy.
Here's a little synopsis. The Dream Door, which is the name of this season. Newlyweds Jillian and Tom have each brought secrets into their marriage. When they discover a strange door in their basement, their secrets
Mm-hmm.
start to threaten their relationship and their lives.
Yeah, it's pretty Babadooky.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's very
good
Babadook-y.
little premise. I mean,
Yeah.
these are fun.
And I really liked Babadook.
Babadook was
It
awesome.
scared the
Yeah, Babadook's
living
fun.
bejesus out of me. So.
I didn't realize until I was listening recently to the Bechdel cast with a friend of ours, Jamie Loftus. It was her or her co-host. I think her co-host may have said that like a lot of like monsters themselves, they're just like physical states of things that we are scared of.
Yeah.
So like anxiety, fear, depression. You know what I mean? Babadook was, I think, depression.
Well,
So
it
it's
was like
interesting.
grief, right? Wasn't
Grief?
it
Was
grief?
it grief?
It was
Yeah.
like the stages of grief or
Okay,
something.
something like
Crazy
that.
like
Yeah.
that.
And
Yeah.
so maybe that's what this monster will be. Like he was her protector, but there's probably more to that.
Yeah.
So Jason Voorhees is the monster of Don't Have Sex in the Woods.
That's the Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's
Yeah.
right. Or of Crocs. I have a fear of Crocs.
She means the shoes, the shoe company.
It's they went out of business.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Did
I
they?
just found out.
I'm kidding. I actually own a pair of Crocs that I bought for $1, and I didn't know they were Crocs, and then I realized, holy shit.
How
Have you
did you
ever
not know
actually
they were
tried it?
Crocs?
Have you actually ever
Well,
actually tried a pair
they
on?
They
don't
seem
look
like
like
they're
Crocs.
comfy.
They're very
They're
comfy.
They seem like
they're
the most
remarkably
comfortable.
They are
comfortable.
so ugly that I look at them and I'm like,
These aren't. I'm going to show you them, and you're going to be
There's like a
s-
huge inverse
astounded.
ratio of like comfort to ugliness.
yeah.
These are like, they look like jellies. Those jelly shoes from the 80s. They're real cute.
I don't know if jellies were that attractive either.
I don't know that they were, but I know a lot of people like them. Like,
Yeah.
but they're like very 90s teeny bop to me.
Nostalgia is a hell
They
of a
are.
drug.
It is a hell of a drug. Anyways, Channel Zero. Are
I
you
don't know how we
excited
got
about
off.
it?
We're so tangential.
Are you not excited about it? Have you watched the first several seasons? If you're watching this trailer reaction, you probably did.
Yeah.
But let
Looks
us know
like
what you thought.
A real good Halloween.
Gosh, I might end up watching it
time
again. They might
show.
disappoint me.
We're gonna watch it again. It's fine. What else are we doing with our lives?
I will say
we
it's
have
like
nothing to
it's
do.
kind of a slow series, but that first season's very. Oh, they use a lot of practical effects.
Oh,
very,
cool.
very good practical.
Well,
effects.
it's good. Sci-fi and their digital effects do not do very
Yeah.
well.
I
You
love
don't wanna see
your
sci-fi
Italian
blood
miming for
Do that
visual
one more time.
effect for practical.
Do that one more
effects.
time.
It's very like.
All right, let's move on to our
chipmunky.
last trailer here, which is Creed 2. This isn't the first trailer, is it?
No.
I can't remember how.
There was
how many
another
trailers-
one.
The
Oh, it's
second
trailer
trailer.
number 2. There you go.
Yep.
Creed
By
2,
MGM.
trailer 2.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna start calling you the Italian chipmunk. By the way.
Italian job.
If we don't do what we love, then we wouldn't exist.
You guys should watch the first one. It's phenomenal. I'm not even kidding.
It's time, kid.
It's like nothing really matters to him right now, including me.
You gotta think real hard about this. So you got people that need you now.
I'm taking the fight.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Don't do this.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. God, that kid was raised in hate.
Russian hate.
It's dangerous. He broke things in me that ain't never been fixed. It ain't worth it.
It's not just us anymore, Dave.
I want to rewrite history.
If you want to fight this man, that's your business. But don't pretend this is about your father.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live through the night.
DMX.
It was right, but I
Won't give it to you.
my ups
Yes, he
and
is.
downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my walls.
This won't be the end of me.
Or you.
It can't be, because we're a team.
Just want to make sure we're all here.
Now you know what you're fighting for.
Round after round, you learn more about yourself. And when I stepped in that ring, it wasn't all about me.
Creed 2.
That looks really good.
Oh my god.
It does look good.
Strangely enough, boxing movies, like, I don't care for the sport of boxing, but boxing movies are always really good.
They really are.
It's hard to make
I
a
have
bad boxing
so
movie.
many boxing movies that I love. Cinderella Man.
Mhm.
That movie is phenomenal. I love that movie.
The Fighter, it's
Oh,
phenomenal.
The Fighter's
Never
so
seen that.
fucking
I wanna
good.
watch that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Christian Bale.
Yeah,
Yes,
I really
you
like me
have.
some
You've
Christian-
seen The Fighter. It's
have.
fucking amazing. Yeah, we watched it together.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's so good.
Huh.
It's so good.
I'm sorry.
There's
Jessica,
so many other
tell
ones.
us about Creed 1.
Amazing. You guys should watch it
Mhm.
tonight. Like watch it.
Watch it tonight.
It's so actually that
I'm-
should be
but
our
I'm in
next
my-
required.
I'm in
viewing.
my part 3 of
That should
3 of-
actually be our next required viewing.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'd be okay with that.
It's
yeah.
so good. I cried my eyes out. I watched it with my dad, which was
Mhm.
like a great movie to watch with your dad. And I have a whole new perspective on Michael B. Jordan. I think he is a phenomenal actor.
He's really good, yeah.
He is so good. I think in Black Panther he didn't really shine as much as he did in this movie. He's so good.
Do you remember what happened
Yeah.
at the end of the first one and how this might continue into the sequel?
Yes. I'm not going to give it away for you.
Okay.
But I think Sylvester Stallone, man, he's still so great. I don't know why he just like warms my heart. That guy.
There was some scene in here where I was like, oh man, he's trying hard to act.
It doesn't matter though.
act
Like
it,
he's
man.
just like he's just a
I'm
good
emoted.
dude. He's just like a good dude. Like I don't know. He's
Well,
just, like,
and I love
he's
his
a nice
story
dude.
more than probably anything he's actually
Yeah,
ever done. But like the fact
yeah.
that like
he's a genuine good.
the fact that
guy.
like he's a rags to riches story, trying to get this movie off the ground, and he finally it's a reflection of his actual story.
His first feature film that he wrote, directed, and starred in, fucking it won Best Picture. That's
Right.
crazy.
Is like now in the ether of film.
Yeah, it's one of the it's
a part of the history.
historically significant.
Right, right.
And it's from this guy who's not that great of an actor.
Right. But
Or
it's
a
got
writer.
some great actors in it. I mean, and Tessa Thompson, love everything
do
she
love
does.
me some Tessa
love
Thompson.
everything
She's
that woman
great.
does. I can't say enough good things, so I really think you guys should watch it.
I think the Rocky story and the Creed story are such easy stories to tell because it's like human stories.
Yes.
Like
very
there's
much so.
there's nothing special about it outside of just a lot of heart, a lot of struggle.
Yep.
This is a film being brought back by Ryan Coogler.
He's such a good director.
Who did the first
Yeah, he
Creed?
is.
I believe he also worked with Michael B. Jordan in Fruitvale Station, and then he worked with him in Black Panther. And I don't know that he's going to be in Space Jam 2, but obviously
Yeah,
this is
can
like
we
a director-actor duo.
How is this not something we're talking about right
Well,
now?
it's because this is old news, man.
Where the hell was I for Space Jam 2?
Space Jam 2. I believe it's gonna name me a famous basketball player.
It's going to be like LeBron James.
It's
or
LeBron
Steph
James.
Curry.
That is who it is. It's LeBron James.
And Kevin Hart will definitely be in it.
Okay, so that was actually a thing where Kevin Hart jokingly said, "I'm gonna definitely be in this." I haven't heard anything
He
yet,
has
but
to
he's
be.
definitely
Gonna
gonna
be
be
in
in it.
He's Bill Murray.
Can he be Chocolate Droppa? that would
he could
be
be Chocolate
phenomenal.
Droppa.
He's Bill Murray. He's
Also,
gotta
to
Bill
be
Murray
clear
in that
here,
movie.
too, Ryan Coogler directed and wrote the first Creed, and it looks like in Creed 2 he's executive producing it. So maybe reins were handed over.
Yeah, I think it's
Stephen Cappell Jr., who did a bunch of things that I don't know. Grown-ish, The Land, and 25 Hill. Do you guys know any of these?
No.
I don't know that. Oh,
heard
Grown-ish
of-
was a spin-off of Blackish. I remember
Yeah.
hearing about
Oh,
that. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a TV series.
Interesting.
The Land, I have no clue. 25 Hill, don't know.
Well,
Okay.
Black
but I
Panther
mean,
was it was so visually stunning, and I think it was just a great movie. So
yeah,
I
and Ryan
trust him.
Coogler in some ways is maybe handing off the reins, and so he probably trusts this director.
Yeah.
And he can always come back for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tie it all together.
Just pull a J.J. Abrams.
Pull J.J. Abrams. yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we all want, I think.
On the plus side, I mean, episode 9 will be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be. They've all been amazing, Connor.
There's 3 films.
Especially the prequel.
4 films.
That's another topic
Another
here.
argument.
Another argument
Let's
here
all
at Screen
watch
Source.
this.
Prequels
It's
are
playing on
bad.
It's coming to theaters on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I know where I'm going to be on Thanksgiving in the theater watching this movie.
In the theater, eating a turkey all at once.
Yeah.
A tofurkey.
A tofurkey for me.
Tofurkey.
A field roast.
Vegetable
A
here.
field roast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will eat Brussels sprouts.
Ooh,
yeah,
yum.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Roasted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what Michael B. Jordan
Tons
would
of
eat.
olive oil.
Are you interested in Creed 2? Let us know in the comments below. What else do we need to say, guys? My name is Dylan.
My name's Jess.
My name's Connor.
Hit that subscribe button, like, share, follow, all the verbs. We're live almost every day on twitch.tv/ColorCircuitLive. And then Mondays, we have a show here with you.
Yes, Monday. It's the best wrestling podcast. It's the best wrestling podcast on Color Circuit.
It is.
Because it's the only wrestling podcast on Color Circuit. Sit down and pile drive. You got to check us out. We talk about everything that's going on in professional wrestling today. We review pay-per-views. We talk about wrestlers we like, wrestlers we don't like. It gets really hot and heavy. And that's just when we start making out with each other.
Yep.
We
It's basically the Creed 2 of fake. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. That's what you guys should call it.
It is the Creed 2 of professional wrestling.
Yes.
I have a lot of monikers for our show.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're all wrestling related.
Okay.
But if
So I
you're
wouldn't understand any of them.
if you're a wrestling fan
Smackdown.
and you heard one of our quips, you'd be like, these guys know what they're talking about.
I'm so old
Got to
school. I
take your word
only
for it.
know WWF. Like
That's
that's
all
all
right.
I know.
It's not even a thing anymore.
back
World
when The Rock
Wildlife
was a
Foundation.
wrestler.
Worldwide. So check us out. We're also on YouTube every Monday live.
7 p.m. at Mountain Time. You can also check us out our patreon.com/Color Circuit Live. And Twitter at CLR Circuit Live. I guess that's everything. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Ludum Tempest board games here on our Twitch website. Watch us. Oh, we're going to be on it tomorrow.
Yep.
I totally forgot.
Yep,
Should
we're
be fun.
playing Century Golem Edition. It's gonna
Century,
be-
very good game.
gonna
We'll
be
see you later. Thank you, Mr.
amazing.
Producer. Again, catch us live every Thursday at 7 p.m. for this show, Screen Source, where we do a full episode with news, reviews, and more trailers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bumblebee trailer.
I'm not looking forward to that. I don't
Bumblebee.
I can't stand Michael Bay, but it's got John Cena.
It's
so
not Michael Bay.